Chat. Watch this.
A registered offender with a real-life victim, and he's coming to commit the same crime again.
As with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
So I can't be standing for a long time.
23.
And how old was she?
About.
But sadly, this video isn't focused on him, but instead the Albany, Oregon Police Department. In today's episode, you will see corruption on a scale we have never seen before here on EDP Watch. From threats of being arrested,
You're gonna get arrested for this. Oh, okay.
to being pushed out of a government building. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender. Even them stating to us that they would have never shown up to our 911 calls.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not. So sit back, relax, hit that like button, and sub, because we're only 200K away from 4 million. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch.
All right, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch, and we are still here in Oregon. We already got 2 arrests here, and we're trying to go 3 for 3. And
Yo, W's, Jidion. Let's all. I want everyone to. Bro, I want everyone that's here. I don't give a fuck if you watching, bro. Stop being a bitch and comment. No disrespect. You feel me? Stop being a pussy. I want everyone to just comment GG's and W's from my boy Jidion, cause bro. The fact that he's doing this, nigga, and bro, the nigga gotta go through a whole, bro. The fact that he got to go through looking through dick pics and all nasty type of messages, bro, it's something that I don't think I could do as a man. And then it's because I got kids too, child. Imagine me reading some shit like that, and I got kids. I can't confront the nigga because I'm gonna pop him. Pop all on his shit, and I'm going to jail. You feel me? So let's all just say W's Jidion, bro. This guy is really out there doing God's work.
we are right now at the Albany train/bus station because the man today, Mr. Charles here, he is taking the bus to come meet what he thinks is a 13-year-old girl. And
15. I read his lips. I heard 15. Who the fuck says stop being a pussy? I do. I say that.
And don't let looks deceive you. This might be one of the most dangerous preys that we've ever caught. I mean, these are just a little bit of the...
Wow, it says here failure to report as a sex offender. Assault in the 4th degree, operating a vehicle without driving privileges, unlawful use of failure to use lights, driving uninsured. Yo, look at all this nigga charges, gang. And this one says I'm not gonna say it, but attempt, sex abuse. Wow, this nigga's a criminal.
List of charges that he's had in the past. Now he's trying to add his icing to a little cupcake. He decided to drop his moral standing on taking the bus to come meet a 13-year-old, and now he's decided to have that 13-year-old Uber him over here. So we must oblige. So we got our Uber driver right here. We're gonna go set up the camera and everything, and we gotta make sure that he makes it on his date on time.
Uber? Hey, how you doing?
Holy shit, so they pretended to be an Uber driver and went and picked them up? Yo, W fucking Jidion, bro.
I'm trying to stay warm in this very cold day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all, we're inside of Walmart right now. Jimmy just picked him up, so they're heading this way right now. Like I said, he has a lot of very dangerous charges. He's a very dangerous man, so keep us in y'all prayers, man, and I'm gonna say a quick prayer.
Any fun plans for the day?
Gotta go do things, you know.
Okay.
How's work going today so far for you?
Pretty easy day, you know. It'd be better if it stopped raining, but, you know.
Oh, facts.
Are you from the area?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old lady and I just moved out here a little bit ago.
Okay.
And she's a recruiter for the Air Force.
I love the Air Force. It's probably one of my favorite branches, you know.
She's definitely the breadwinner.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some videos where there's some women that are just incredibly insane, like completely opposite. There's like, no, a man needs to read this criteria, this one.
We do our best to split the bills and whatnot, but she's happy with what she does, and yeah, I mean, It worked.
Are you actually from Texas?
So we were stationed out in Georgia.
Oh.
But my dad, he
said,
lives outside
"Ooh."
of Austin, and he was like, look, you know, I've got this car, you know, your mom and I really aren't using it. Why don't you take it? So I'm just borrowing this for a little while.
What I'm trying to say that on that though is like I like all red states. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Trump supporter, so like
Yeah, that's okay.
I love my country, like
Yeah. You know, I always feel more relaxed in red states.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hello, we're at the Walmart over here at, let me give you the address.
So what do you do for work around here?
I help people out and stuff for the moment, like friends of friends and whatnot, but nothing like permanent at the moment.
Hey man, you just living easy and free. That's what matters.
We have a man who's coming here to meet what he thinks is a 15-year-old girl. He's a sex offender. He's been talking to her sexually, and he's Ubering here right now.
What's his name?
His name is Charles Millick.
I'm living with a friend right now. I was actually living the homeless for a little bit. My house burned down in a fire, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
So I'm working on like really like flipping my life around at the moment, like in a better.
Okay.
Okay, how do you know this information?
Because we are stationed all over the U.S. where we have decoys.
Yo, chat, low-key, the elderly lady right here is about to ask Jidion for help. Look, she's about to ask him, do you work here? Look.
How do you know this information?
Because we are stationed all over
saw-
the U.S. where we have decoys. We
Peep,
actually
dog.
just got 2 arrests over in Kaiser.
Are you gonna contact them?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I appreciate you, you know, talking with me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to send an officer for this.
Why not?
At this time, we have priority calls going on, and I don't have an officer available.
So if I end up talking to him for 5 hours, no one's gonna come out?
Why would you talk to him for 5 hours?
Why would you guys not come? I mean, it could be reversed
I
right
just
now.
told
Chat, to me, I think it's crazy that the police is telling him that I don't have an officer for this situation, bro. To me, that's wild because it's a serious situation. Because if people like this don't get stopped, bro, they're going to keep doing this and it's going to hurt somebody. God forbid they do it to a police officer's child, my nigga. How would they feel? You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, the police in this state got to do better, chat.
you why.
I'll get you right up here at the grocery entrance. I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Have a good one.
Right. She said, why would you be talking to him for 5 hours? Nigga, because I want y'all to come get him. Like, if I need to talk to him for 5 hours, I'll talk to him for 5 hours.
However long it takes for y'all to get here.
I'm going to talk to him. But 5 hours is crazy, though, Chad. I would not talk to nobody for 5 hours and wait for the police to come, gang.
Yep.
Can you at least please let them know? That's all I ask.
Okay, I'll put in a call for supervisor review, but like I said, I don't know that we're gonna be able to respond.
Yeah, they ain't going to send no cop.
You too?
Chat, they ain't going to send no cop.
Mom, I'm about to catch you guys. Call you later. Pray for me, okay?
Okay,
Love you. Bye, Mom.
He said, I love you.
Charles, man.
Bro, why he tell the 911 operator he love her? You heard him?
Look, Mom, I'm about to catch you guys. Call you later. Pray for me, okay?
Okay,
Love you. Bye, Mom.
Oh, that's his mom. Never mind. That was his mom.
We know you hate child predators and love what we do, but Seth don't never.
I'll tell you this stuff. Hey, man, I don't think you're a bad dude. It's just I just genuinely want to have a conversation with you about this stuff, man.
That's what I say. I said that's his mom.
So we're not in the code? Okay. So your name is Charles? Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Sit in.
Put your personal business
Sit down,
out there. That's the
puppy.
last thing I'm trying to do. If someone walks by, we could just keep it down and everything.
Okay.
Who are you coming here to meet today?
Bella, I think.
Bella? Okay. And how old did Bella tell you she was? Hey, man, I appreciate you being super honest with me, man. And I mean, like, did she tell you, like, right away that she...
Here you go, Jidion. Being sweet. Hey, I thank you for being so nice and honest. Yup. He about to open him up like a potato, chat.
You need to be a detective.
Right. Yo, that's true. I wonder why Jidion don't look into being a detective. Jidion is pretty good at this.
She was 15?
I think so.
Why did you still come?
Like, I don't know. Just to hang out, I guess.
They
Like, why
always
would you
say
want to hang
that. I
out
don't
with a
know.
15-year-old girl?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more than I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess. Like,
I mean, do you have any? I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any learning disabilities?
not that I know of.
Are you just like a lonely dude? Like, were you just?
Are you retarded? Nah. I mean, yeah. So you have any learning disabilities or anything? I don't know.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, let's get a little bit lower, man. I don't want to get your business out there, big dog. It
Why
wasn't
would he
really
be a
like
detective?
her age. It was just
He's
the
good at what he
connection you
does.
had with her.
I don't know, like,
That's
just hang
why.
out, like, just see, like, just talk and, like, see. I don't talk to very many people, I guess. I can't explain
Yeah, what's the word?
Here, let's
Great
just
word
sit down,
then,
man.
Liam.
I want to feel like as chill as possible. You don't be talking to as many people. Like, you don't have that many friends.
Not really, and yes at the same time.
Chat, if Jidion was smart, I would hang with him somewhere that is private, but somewhere that someone's gonna call the police. Like, yo, there's people here filming. Cause you know in Walmart they don't like when you film. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got their own cameras and shit filming you. That's what I would do if I was Jidion. I would go somewhere kind of quiet, make it look obvious to where a worker looks, and the worker's like, "What the fuck they doing? Let me call the police." Now we got the police en route because there's someone suspicious there or whatever the fuck the Karen decided to call about.
Do you have any like family that lives around here?
Not really. My mom passed. Like, I'm kind of alone.
I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but like, you know, when I looked up your name and everything, you know, I saw like, you know, what happened in the past. Are you still on the sex registry list? You're still on, like, what happened with that?
That is with my friend's younger sister.
I see what you mean right there, Liam. He definitely makes more money doing this. Facts.
How old were you back then?
Like 23.
And how old was she?
About 14.
So I don't think I'm judging
14?
at all, but like, what happened with that?
I was at my friend's place, and it just kind of...
Chat, I'm sorry. That nigga was 23 and the girl was and the little girl was 14. Chat, my daughter about to be 14 in 2 months. Next month. My daughter will be 14 next month, chat. So now you see why I feel the way I feel about these niggas, chat. I got no remorse for these niggas. No respect, bro. 23 talking to nigga, what? That's my daughter age, bro. I'm cooking this nigga.
Like, we're in the moment, and I don't know, it just kind of like unexpectedly kind of like, I don't know. Like,
So she was hitting on to you pretty
Why
much.
they always say I don't
that
know?
way, and then it just like kind of, I don't know.
Like, do you still have to register as a sex offender today?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my mindset is like, were you trying to like do it again, but do it the right way this time? Hey man, listen, it's, you know, take your time, man. Take your time, genuinely. So like, you know, gather your thoughts.
Like, what I mean is like, I just want to meet, like, I guess in a public place, you know, it's not like, I was like, oh, we have to meet, like, like over here, or like, I can't explain it, like, I don't, like, I don't know, like, really.
Yeah, with all that sexual stuff you were saying, did you mean it?
I know
But
that.
you want to see what the vibe was first?
I was like hoping that it wouldn't come to that, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I can't explain it. I'd rather, like, talk and, like, just see, like, I don't know, like, not, like, I can't explain it, like.
So did you want it to be a relationship with her?
I mean, that's, like, what, like, we're talking about, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know if, it, like, it'd be, like, workable, though, like, at the same time. Like, I'm, like, I don't know, my brain,
Why don't you think it would have worked?
I don't know.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Chat, look, I'm gonna tell you one thing about these niggas, chat. My opinion though, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? They need love in their life, bro. Some type they're lacking something. It's something that happened in their life, chat, for them to go down this road. Cause you just don't wake up and decide to do this.
Say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
No, look me in my eyes and say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
Yes,
It's
you
okay, we're
are.
just talking about this, man. I see, you know, the guilt on you. I see all this, man. Because would a monster feel like that? Exactly, man. So like you were saying, like, why don't you think it would have worked with her?
Like, I don't know. Like, I can't see the future, so, like, I can't really...
Is it because of the age difference?
I mean, I just... I don't know. Like, I don't, like, looking to hurt anybody, you know? I don't know.
I genuinely don't
Hey,
think
Ray.
you were, man. Do you ever be on Telegram and stuff
Stop
like
screaming,
that?
my
Or
man.
Zengi or Teleguard?
Yes and no.
So I guess what would be the craziest thing that you've seen happen on, like, Teleguard or Telegram or something?
I don't know, really.
Like, you don't know at all?
Bro, his favorite word so far is I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters or anything?
Yeah, I have one brother.
You have one brother. How old is he?
22.
He's 22?
30.
So he's your big brother.
No, wait, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in he's 32, so.
Okay, he's 32.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you talked
He's
to him?
32 or
It's been a
22,
minute. I guess
nigga?
if you look me up, you saw an assault charge on me
So who's
too, or
22?
whatever.
Yeah.
That was with my brother.
What happened, man?
My mom passed.
Oh,
And
okay.
we got into a fight over
Okay, babe,
inheritance
okay, you
money.
paying
Was he trying to take that?
He got a little greedy.
Did you go to prison over that?
Yes.
How long did you go in
A
prison?
year.
How long did you go in prison for when you got on the sex registry? So you've been in prison for 3 years.
Give or take, yes.
Oh my God, man, you had a rough life, man. Has it been hard finding work since you are a registered sex offender?
Yes and no. I mean, I haven't had a job in a few years-ish.
Because are you on the registry for life?
I I don't know. I think so. I don't like look up into that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I just saw it like in passing, but that's why I'm asking. You know, if her mom had let her come over here, like, what do you think would have happened?
Yeah, I don't know, like, at all, so.
You know, I'm not trying to embarrass you when I'm reading this, man, but, you know, you said on the phone how, you know, you would want to do sex stuff, and you said, I love to play with your nice.
It'll be funny, just the way he be saying
I want to please you in any way and kiss you all over your body. Should a 30-year-old man be saying that to you?
A 14-year-old.
Probably not. I need a better answer than probably not, man.
No.
Yeah. So why did you say that stuff?
I don't know.
Bro. It frustrates me when they say, I don't know why I say these things. Yes, the fuck you do. You say it because you think you're going to get away with it.
Were you horny?
I can be sometimes.
Do you think this is one of those times?
I'm not sure, because, like, I'm not right now, so, like, it's...
Did you bring any
Weird.
condoms?
Horny-ass weird niggas.
So, like, I wasn't really thinking on, you know, doing me like that kind of...
It also could be meaning that, like, you didn't want to use condoms.
Oh.
I mean, you told her before that you weren't going to use any.
Oh.
No, yeah, just walk by. Nah, yes, sir, no. See, man, we're going to keep this business between you and me, man. You know, no one else needs to know about this. But, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, man. And I'm genuinely not trying to be rude or anything. You said, with you, I don't have any condoms. I don't know if you would want to have sex. And it's like, oh, you can't get any? He's like, yes, I can get some. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never worn a condom before, so...
Yeah, I've never, like, personally, like, I don't know.
You got to see where I'm coming from, where it looks like you were trying to go with no condom with her.
Right.
No, not like that either. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't tell me you weren't going to have sex with her.
I mean, meeting, like, that's like...
Maybe not on the first date, but, like, eventually you weren't?
This nigga said
like,
not on the
that's what I'm
first
saying,
date.
like, I just want to, like talk personally kind of thing. Like, I can't really explain it.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's work it back.
Yeah, he can't explain in chat because in his mind, he wanted to, you know what he wanted to do, chat. I'm not even going to say it.
Or the thing that got you up on the sex registry. How did you guys begin talking?
This is my friend's sister, so, like, I'd go over to my friend's place and she'd just be there kind of thing, like, all the time.
Okay, and, like, how many times did you guys, like, you know, fool around together?
Like,
You see, so it all started when he went over his sister's friend's house and started messing with his sister's friend that was younger. See, I told you, chat. I knew that something happened. It had to happen. But, bro, this shit is so crazy.
it was only just a one-time thing. Like, it wasn't like...
So, was it consensual, or did it get rough?
I didn't.
You never
actually
thought
do
about
it.
how they're on the,
I just,
registry
like,
list, on the
had
sex
to
offender
leave,
list,
like,
and they still
What do you
doing
mean
this
you didn't
shit?
actually
Why?
do
like, have sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started kissing me.
Oh, shit.
Sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started kissing me.
Where did he come
Hello,
from?
police department. How's it going? I'm seeing you have a warrant for your arrest. Go ahead and stand up.
Hey, my man, you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls ever again, right?
You guys need to walk away.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right now.
Hey, y'all don't even know
Like,
what's going on.
what the fuck? Y'all need to walk away. He's doing y'all job, if anything. Jidion's doing y'all job. Well, now y'all want to come and arrest the motherfucker, but when Jidion first was calling, they was giving him a hard time. See, I don't like when cops try to do shit like this, try to put themselves above people like I'm the law. No, nigga. You guys know that the police officer worked for the public. So technically, nigga, you work for Jidion. You feel me? So for him to tell Jidion move, to me, that's rude. He should have been like, oh, excuse me, can you give me my space to do my investigation? Like, El Cop. Jidion did the whole work for them niggas, chat. Cause look, chat, if it wasn't for Jidion, the cops would have never knew he was there with a warrant. So he has a warrant. So y'all knew he was in Walmart? Y'all was coming? Hell no. Jidion called. And I feel like the cop was rude. To me, that cop was rude, chat. Very rude. And I really feel like cops don't like when other people do their job. They get offended. Bro, so then do your job then. You feel me? Do your job and I don't have to do your job for you.
Yes, sir.
This is not part of the investigation. Turn this off.
I mean, can we record it?
I'm recording as well.
Okay, we'll just record it. Thank you.
Did you contact the Albany Police Department prior to this going down?
Yes, sir.
And what was said?
I was telling her that a man is coming to meet a 10-year-old girl. I told her that he had taken an Uber. She was telling us that they don't have any officers
So
of it.
he was already on his way.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, he was already on his way.
And you guys were already here.
Yes, sir.
Already plans made.
Yeah. He had planned to meet her here. Yes, sir.
That's a problem.
Okay.
You guys are not law enforcement. And you're
So you
engaging.
just
Hold on.
No, it's not. This is not illegal. Over in Kaiser, we got 2 arrests last night.
You guys can submit your investigation through our online portal. We're
Okay.
going to deal with that today.
Well, can I get the information for that? Because, I mean, I know you guys are arresting him on some warrant or whatever, but, I mean, I feel like it's also more important that he's a registered.
Wait, so y'all not telling me? Wait, so they telling me right now, bro? You can't do nothing about this? Meaning us? We can't stop someone that's coming to meet a 14-year-old? You shitting me? Like, yo, this cop is bro, this nigga look like he get no pussy, 1. 2, he look like he just miserable, just upset for no reason. Cause, bro, like, come on, you gotta look at it like this as a cop. If you got kids, would you want your kid to be on the internet being lied to and being manipulated by an older head motherfucker? Would you want an old head to do something? Like, come on, my nigga, El Cop.
A sex offender, and he came here to meet a 15-year-old girl when he previously the 15-year-old girl when he was 23 years old.
Right. But you engage in law enforcement activity.
This isn't law enforcement only.
You confronted someone who committed a crime. Is that not what happened?
Yes, sir, but that's not illegal.
That's a law enforcement activity.
But it's not illegal, though.
Is that wait? So is that illegal though, chat? For those that don't know, I don't know, but I don't know if it's illegal or not for you to confront someone that's committing a crime, because that's what the cop is trying to say. That Jidion confronted him while he was committing or trying to commit a crime. That's law enforcement job. So you telling me if someone's about to go commit a crime, I can't confront them and say, hey, stop? So if someone's about to commit a murder, I can't stop them from committing the murder, officer? That's what I'm getting. I don't know.
Do you understand that what you're creating?
He said stop roasting this cop.
Yes, we got a predator that tried to meet a 15-year-old girl, because, I mean, without...
What if that predator had a gun and just decided today's not my day and started shooting?
We can't do what ifs. He didn't. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can't play what ifs.
Okay,
That's what we do every day.
I mean, what if I crashed when I flew over here?
Yeah.
we're done. You guys can submit it through the online portal.
I mean,
you
can I get at least
You see this cop? You see? See El Cop.
the
El.
case number?
This case is not associated with what you guys are doing. This is just a warrant arrest.
So you don't care that you came to meet a 15-year-old girl?
We do.
Okay, so can I get a case number for that at least? So what about, you don't want my witness testimony where he admitted to me that he came? You don't submit a witness testimony through the online portal. You submit the evidence.
We would love for you guys to cooperate with us beforehand.
There's...
You chose not to do that, and you created danger in our community. We're not okay with that.
How's the day? Oh,
There's no case number for what you
we kept it.
So my thing is how the cops do that? The guy had a warrant. They would have never known if it wasn't for Jidion.
As calm as possible. Nothing happened.
This is a citizen requesting an incident report for an incident. I'm asking, does the city have a policy for you to ignore that?
If you have more questions, you can call the Albany Police Department.
I mean, are you not the police department?
But this is the direction that the Albany Police Department has given us.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this. The Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here...
Yo, chat, I swear to God, if I ever meet Jidion, I'm going to tell him this. Chat, I need everyone to help me get this message to Jidion. I think Jidion should have with him on these encounters a bullhorn, right? A bullhorn would be perfect. For those that don't know what a bullhorn is, it's that loud microphone thing. They yell. That way he could have yelled that shit in front of the cops, because that's fucking crazy that the cops said they would have never came if Jidion never would have called. That's fucking sad. L Police Department, yeah, I said it.
Today came to meet a 15-year-old girl, and he's already a registered sex offender. But they wouldn't have came if he didn't have an arrest warrant. They wouldn't have came.
They're more than cameras, Leon.
Oh, okay. My bad. Let me whisper it, y'all. The
They're
Albany
worse than
Police
cameras.
Department did not want to do anything unless this man didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed? Yeah, we'll dip out. It's all good. Inappropriate? What was inappropriate about what we did?
You've been trespassed now?
Hey, Albany community, I just want to let you guys know, they would not have arrested a registered sex offender coming to meet a 15-year-old girl today if he didn't have an arrest warrant.
I respect that, bro. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Hey, at least the community respects what we do. I'm going inside the police station right now. Please, everybody, just screen record this, because who knows what might happen. But, justice needs to be served. So
I really don't care. Hello, ma'am. Can I please talk to the captain of patrol or the... So, we had an incident over at the Walmart where a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old girl. And the sergeant refused to make an incident report about this. I don't know if that goes against our city policies. And I do have my ID on me. And the police officer threatened to arrest me. That's fine, but...
And not just that, the police officer threatened to arrest him, and he trespassed Jidion. So I don't know. That shit looks. It looks to me like the officer were mad that Jidion was doing a job. Wow, chat. Real quick, chat. Let me switch scenes real quick so you guys can see what baby girl did. Baby girl. Oh, yo, chat. I swear to God, I love my wife. Not only because she does this, but I love my wife because she's so talented, chat. Look at this, bro. Bro, she is so talented, bro. My wife does everything and anything, bro. She could do hair. She could do makeup.
Yeah, right.
She could cook. She could clean. You know what I'm saying? She can roll a blunt perfectly fine, too. Chat. This woman's amazing. W's in the chat for her, chat. I mean, chat. W's for wifey, chat. Show her the appreciation.
Appreciate y'all.
You feel me? W wifey, bro. Damn, babe. This shit looks good as fuck, babe. Baby girl.
I just went to go throw up the ribbons into the bag on the floor, and they fell all over the floor.
Baby girl.
I'm tired.
Baby girl. Baby girl.
He wants his hair to look like that all the time,
Baby girl.
but that's not the reality. Dreads are meant to be
girl.
messy. That's the only way they lock up. So I told him this is the last retwist. They need to get locked up.
Baby girl.
Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you do your... I gotta wash my hands.
Oh, wow. You know this one got a rubber band, right? Is that like a braid you missed?
Probably. It's alright. There's only just one.
Okay.
Two. There's one.
W, yes, right? Thank you, Liam. Appreciate you, dog. Liam's a fucking W, mod.
Baby girl.
Baby girl. Baby girl.
But that's I'm not I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but like I'm not trying to get anywhere with you.
Wait, what did she say to him?
The police officer threatened to arrest me. That's fine, but that's I'm not I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but like I'm not trying to get anywhere with you. I'm trying to get somewhere with the police.
Officer safety to make sure that you're all good, and then I will go.
That's crazy. So you're the only one that runs me. The other guys don't even run me. Okay. Officer, can I please get a case number for the case?
There's an online report submission process.
This is the first police station I've ever seen that works like this. It's always, here, let's get your name, tell us what happened. You guys didn't make an on-scene report. You literally told me to my face that the only reason why you guys arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant.
That's the only reason we responded, because our dispatch told you that we were not going to come.
So you don't care that a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old?
Those are your words.
How is it my officer? Okay, you know what, let me calm myself down.
You're from Texas, correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you roll into Albany, Oregon, to our local Walmart, and you create the scene that you did, that creates a lot of problems for us.
Officer, there was not a single scene. No one in that Walmart knew what was going on until all you guys came in. So you're not going to give me a case number? You're not going to take my report?
That is correct.
The only reason why he's in jail right now is because he has an arrest warrant. It doesn't even matter that he's a registered sex offender.
Okay, you're not a police officer.
I'm not pretending to be. Officer, you have arrests here from other groups.
You need to leave the police department. Thank you.
I can't be here in a public area?
No, we exercise control of our building. So we're done with business now.
How can we be done with business when you never started business? Sergeant Curtis Bell of the Albany Police Department, and you threatened to arrest me for no reason.
I'm telling you, you need to leave. Your business is done here.
No, you threatened to arrest me at the Walmart. You threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
I told you I was going to arrest you for.
Oh, you told me. My bad. Turnbull. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
He went to jail.
Because the arrest warrant. That's the only reason why he's in jail. That's the only reason why y'all are fucking losers. F you. I'm gonna submit all this evidence, but I'm not submitting it to a case because there's no case number. All I'm doing is just sending it to an email. This is the first time I'm
Right, and the thing is, now the fact that Jidion and all this happened with the police department, they ain't gonna take his case. If they see the case, they gonna know it came from him. They might know. They gonna throw that shit out. They ain't gonna listen to it, chat.
I've never gotten a case number, and then they never even got my information until I came to the police station for officer safety, not for the crime that was on scene. You know what? I apologize for cussing. I shouldn't have cussed.
Damn,
like the
tight.
literal, I am actually shaking from frustration. Yeah, he pushed me.
I'm gonna go and get a request for footage because he assaulted you.
My security, James, he's asking for a report. Hello, how you doing, officer? Are you gonna turn down the blinds? I can't see inside the thing that my tax dollars pay for. Bro, untransformed from a Karen. I'm a Karen, Baron, Saren, I'm everything. Lakers in 5. And you know what? I want to ask a question. I want to ask if they ID'd him for police officer safety. You know what? Here, hold up. I'm less threatening now. Now you see my bald spot.
He took off his hat and said, "I'm less threatening." Yo, GG's.
I'm not a threat anymore, officer.
That's what I sent you again, remember?
Oh, wait, we got supporters coming in. Oh, we got even more of the cavalry coming. Damn. You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer, you know, it's low, you know, I'm nervous meeting the Jidion.
You know what? I want you guys to go inside, and I want you to see if they...
Hold on. Bro crashed his fucking Beamer just to come meet Jidion. W fucking supporter, Chad. This is a real supporter. The nigga literally crashed his fucking BMW to come meet Jidion. Wow.
You know, it's low, you know, I'm nervous meeting the Jidion.
You know what? I want you guys to go inside, and I want you to see if they ID you. I want to see if they ID you for public safety. Be polite, though. Be polite.
Wow, so for public safety, yo, that's, swear to God, that's crazy, chat. I don't think I ever heard or seen that. Maybe it's true. I think it is, because she said it. Oh, I need to ID you for public safety. So, we don't want to make it a race thing or pull the race car, but we about to find out with this one right here, chat. Let's find out. No, he didn't. He did a fan meeting in front of the police station. I want to see that. Is that illegal?
Chat, we're going in.
No, it's not illegal. Meeting there because that's a public place. But if the police don't want, well, I don't know how that works.
They want to do a records request.
Here, put it. Yeah.
Yep, and the body cam footage probably and everything.
You'll put that on
I don't
your...
think you can do body cam.
It's not related to an arrest or an active case.
Body cam footage, I believe, can only be released through the DA.
They just told me that you can't get the body cam footage for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ID. Didn't ask for...
Yo, they didn't ask these little niggas for fucking ID, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Like, I'm sorry, bro. That was kind of racist to me. I don't know.
Wait, did they ask for an ID? Did they ask you for an ID?
Wait,
hold on. Did they ask you for an ID?
No.
Did they ask you? Whoa. Let me, hold up, chat. I'm gonna call Law by Mike. Yo, Law Mike. Yes. Mike, this is me, Jidion. Can you hear me? I'm in a dilemma right now. I am in Albany, Oregon, right?
Yo, chat. Nah, that's crazy that they would tell Dion that he needs to provide ID for public safety, but they didn't ID the white boys. Shout out to Albany and Oregon.
My best suggestion is not to push it.
So you don't think I should go back inside?
You can have someone else go inside and ask how you can file the report.
They did. And then the lady started lying, saying that the only way to get the body cam footage is through the DA. Is it illegal to not get an incident report?
They have to take a police report. I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Wait, the sergeant has to legally take a police report?
I don't know the rules in Oregon exactly, but typically they need to take police reports.
That's the thing, chat. Every law in the United States is not the same in every state, chat. So maybe Jidion is getting confused with what happens in another state. You feel me? With when he's filing a police report. That's where the dilemma is coming right here. So I'm glad that he's actually calling his lawyer, so that way he can prevent himself from getting caught up. Jidion, that is.
Even if it's for like small little things.
The police officer refused to take a police report.
Yeah, that seems strange. I think the best course of action would be to get the number of their superior.
I want to go back inside so bad, Mike.
I don't want them to like lay some bogus charge on you or something. Or
Bro, I mean, listen, Mike, they laid some bogus charge on me. Who do I got on the phone right now?
I know, but it's still not fun to deal with.
Okay, I'm going to listen to you, Mike, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, when your lawyer tell you, bro, don't do it, dog. Even if you think that your lawyer gonna crush that case or whatever, nigga, do not fuck with the police, bro. I'm telling you, the police got, I feel like sometimes they always got the upper hand, bro. That's why you always gotta respect them. Come respectfully first, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, talk to you later, Jidion.
Peace. Mr. James, man, what did they tell you?
They said they won't release body-worn camera footage, but I have a call scheduled with the lieutenant.
And did they ID you?
No.
Wait, you didn't get ID'd?
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Wait, hold up, chat, hold up.
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Wait.
So that don't, Liam, I'm sorry, Liam. I gotta ask you, Liam, do you not find that this is kind of racist, what they did to Dion? They ID'd them because it's public safety, for public safety. But when his bodyguard went in there with his gun, they didn't ID him, nor ask him for his gun license. And then when the other little white boys went in there, they didn't ID them neither. I'm saying, I'm just...
Wait, hold up, Chat, hold up, here, I'm gonna ask again. Wait, they ID'd you, right?
No, of course not.
Hello, Captain. I appreciate you for returning my call.
I've been made aware of some of the stuff that happened today.
Yes, sir.
I was able to review the body-worn camera from Sergeant Bell, and I wanted to maybe hopefully shed some light. It had a lot to do with our experience with People versus Predator, so I made a decision for our department regarding how we wanted to handle these cases in the future. We conduct these things also, but the way we go about it is much safer, but we don't know what they're about, what they're going to do.
And when I tell you, officer, we made sure that we made every precaution. When we first made contact with him, we asked him politely if we could just check and see if he had any weapons on us. He complied, and we pat him down. He didn't have anything. I told him, hey, man, at any point, you can leave. I know this is probably your first time hearing about me, but how I go about my work is we do not berate them. We befriend them almost, and they're opening up. I'm not a vigilante, and I'm not a police officer. My whole thing is I'm just a guy having a conversation with the guy, and until the police come.
Yeah, Jidion, I appreciate all of that, but we didn't know you or...
Chat, who's this on the phone, Liam? I was getting my sweatpants. Who's this on the phone?
Your group or the perpetrator, and so my request for all sergeants not respond.
In this case, they did show up because he did have an arrest warrant. Do you feel like the sergeant was in the right by refusing to take a complaint? I asked him politely if I...
Use the bitch. How about that?
Can have a case number. He started kind of like berating, saying like, oh, this is a police work and everything.
There was some miscommunication Sergeant Bell was trying to guide you into, which was using our online reporting system. Not that we won't take the cases, but we're just not going to respond to a hasty situation where things are unpredictable. One or two of the cases that we had with People versus Predator was very risky, where we were drawing firearms.
When I tell you this man was the most calmest, was the most like unalerted, so I tried to come over to the police station, and then I'm told that I have to ID myself, and then everybody else that comes after me, no one had to ID themselves.
That's not necessarily true, because I know that we ID people that come into the police department. Our clerk knows that you're the main guy.
And then your officer pushed me out of the building. Me personally, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with you on that one, because your clerks had no idea who I was beforehand when I first came in there. Then I'm kicked out of a public building because, quote unquote, I don't have any more business to do there. I want to give you my information. We have a hard drive right here, Captain, where we want to give you guys all the evidence. All I'm trying to do is report a crime, and all I'm asking for is...
Yo, I'll tell you this, chat. The captain of this department will be stupid not to take this case, and it'll be stupid not to give it attention. Not knowing who Jidion is, the fact that Jidion got a big-ass crowd. Jidion, all he has to do is just tell his supporters, yo, just call these people and tell them, you feel me? Now they in hot water, the department. You feel me? So, in a way, W Captain for picking up the call and shit like that. Now the ball is in his court. What he gonna do with it?
Is a statement.
I think they were trying to meet halfway. The arrest warrant, it was a way to solve the problem, but also help your guys' case in general. In regards to Sergeant Bell, you're not the first person that we escorted out or trespassed from our lobby. I'm not saying that how you were asked to leave was the best way. That conversation that you were having with Sergeant Bell was deteriorating.
If anything, I did you guys a service leaving what I did. You and I both know your sergeant would have arrested me if I had it left. And, you know, that just would have made the whole situation look bad. I want to give him my evidence, you know, in front of 30,000 people to say the only reason why we arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant. And the way he treated me on a live, I literally have attorneys telling me to file a complaint.
Right, we can always rewatch it on YouTube, chat, because I have YouTube Premium now. Shout out to Liam and Royal Child for the hookup.
I agree with you that it wasn't a good look for both of us.
I'm gonna react to that.
And talking with
Liam.
you today was somehow get the information on your case. I have a case number for you because I want to create a conduit.
Appreciate you, Hussein.
Your information so we can make a case. What that requires is for you to return to little old Albany, Oregon for a grand jury and then later trial.
Officer, I have no problem doing that. I've been subpoenaed to go back to Virginia next month. I've already testified in multiple court cases. I'll spend a dime from...
Jidion is an official certified snitch, and I love that about him. Out here making a difference. Yes, sir. I support him.
Me, I'll spend it for anybody. The thing I care about most is getting these dudes locked up. And if I have to come back to little old Albany, I don't mind doing that at all. It's like, you know, even when we had police stations say, yeah, we're not taking this, every single one would at least we would at least leave with a case number.
There's things that we probably wish would have done differently. I do have a case number for you.
You know, and I want...
That's so crazy. He ended up getting the case number, chat, so the fucking officer lied to him. Wow. L officer, L officer and W captain, because that was that was the sergeant that lied to Jidion, and this is the captain.
Actually, you know, like you implemented this rule because catching predators and stuff like that can get messy and it can get dangerous. The most dangerous part is when the police arrive, and I think that's the scariest part about this. You know, when everything should have been, you know, the safest at that moment, that's when tensions were highest. That's where threats were thrown out about being arrested and kicked out and pushed.
And then he got trespassed from Target for what? Jidion, that is. Why they trespassed him? To me, that's fucked up too. Tell him that, Jidion. Don't forget.
I'm not gonna lie, genuinely, I felt safer with the predator than I did with your police officers.
That's a fact,
Captain. And you know, I'm not saying that to be facetious at all. Like, that's just genuinely how I felt. If the evidence is good, you know, from the chat logs and everything like that, like, you know, will this man be charged with unwanted solicitation of a minor?
Yes, it's simple. If you come back to Albany, Oregon with this type of stuff in the future, plan ahead. Give us an opportunity to...
And not only does this help the police department, I feel like it's also good for the community that they know that officers are out there doing something like this, keeping fucking predators away. Because, come on, my nigga, in Albany, in Oregon, nigga, there's a lot of families out there that got kids, bro. You feel me? And I can imagine, you know what I'm saying, something like this will go down, bro, in little old Albany. W fucking captain.
Work ahead of it.
Yes, sir. My decoy, she's working with your guys' DA. She actually is scheduled to come back out there soon because she's been subpoenaed. So if you can, let the DA know that, you know, they're already working with her. So her work is sound, and this shouldn't even go to trial. This is just going to be an easy plea deal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right.
I appreciate it. You guys have a safe flight.
Thank you. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. Now I'm going to give you guys a quick update about Charles. He is still currently arrested right now, but he is not charged with the crime that he committed for what you see in the video. He is only charged with his outstanding
W video chat. W fucking video chat. All right.
I've been talking to the detectives and everything, so they have been working on this case for the last 2 weeks, and they're still investigating. I've not brought any charges onto him. I genuinely don't know what more needs to be seen or said. You know, they have the video, they have have all the chat logs. Like, I just don't see what's taking so long. The captain did give me his word, though, that they were going to charge him with the stuff that he did. If this ever does happen, we'll see. The Albany Police Department haven't issued an apology, you know, for me being pushed out of the police station or just anything, you know. Like, I feel like when I talked to the captain, it was just more so like damage control, because the people of Albany are pissed. They're so pissed because they even put out a statement on their Facebook basically reprimanding what me and my group did, but then behind
to say that, I told you that there's people in Albany that fucking are against predators. So can you imagine a group of fucking moms and dads had a Facebook group and it was disappointing at the police department, and I will be too.
Scenes on our phone call, he's over here saying that they're going to be charging him with the stuff that my group caught on this dude. I don't know. I really don't like it. I really don't mess with it. But at the end of the day, if the guy gets charged, the guy gets charged. That's all I care about. And on the news, like even the captain went on the news reprimanding me.
Well, John, both Kaiser and Albany police say they didn't know these stings were happening until they were called and would have liked more of a heads up. They say groups like these doing it on their own can complicate the investigation process.
Albany police on Friday arrested 34-year-old Charles Malik, a registered sex offender, on an outstanding
warrant. Got the video.
It was during a fake online meetup orchestrated by YouTube creator Jidion and his team posing as a minor. Police say the fake meetup was news to them.
They showed up unannounced and sprung this on us. That's one of the concerns that we've had in the past when we've assisted with other groups.
Police say these types of stings may have good intentions, but can also pose a risk to the public.
First thing is public safety. In this particular situation, we don't know who we're interacting with.
On Thursday, Kaiser police, tipped off by Jidion, made 2 arrests. Jidion says his team, acting as decoys, would communicate with the men and pretend to be a minor, then arrange for a place to meet.
I'm not, the judge, jury, executioner, but I am the snitch, and, I will.
He said, I ain't no Judge Judy, but I am a snitch.
I'll tell the police what these guys are doing.
Jidion sees what he's doing as the right thing.
If we can get these guys locked up and get the information to the police, then we should definitely do that.
Police, on the other hand, see it differently.
The Albany Police Department and area agencies, we do our own stings, but they're controlled to minimize risk to the public and certainly not put anyone in jeopardy.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. We post 2 videos a week, every week. We're
www.chat.